So here we are on the Crusader turn at Antioch after some pretty heavy fighting has been going on over on the right flank of the Crusader army. The replacement for Hugh, who actually probably is someone who deserves a counter, someone like Robert of Flanders or Normandy, led his forces and knocked out a couple, one heavy cav, and I believe it may have been a medium, and the leader, and gained some definite points there, trying to recover. I'm going to try to move Bohemond and get some sort of center there so that maybe an outflank isn't quite as likely. And I get to move him, so we'll get his forces on the board. Well, the Crusaders got to get a number of initiatives in a row. It's so hard to trump in here that I don't even usually try. But we started off with the Normans Flemish, and they marched forward and actually battered up some of the cav that had been harassing them. You can see they're not in great shape either. But then I moved Bohemond forward towards the center, and finally, let's get him. Somewhere. Finally, we smashed in. I don't know if I even took care of that one. Smashed forward with some of these forces, charged by the cav. There was a charge here as well. Drove them back here, and some infantry moving up with archer support. The archers can move into range, shoot the light cav, disorder it, and then the infantry can hit it. This one, I don't think I got my attack in. Let me just roll that off quickly. So that's going to be a -1. I got pike against heavy cavalry. That's -2. We're at -3, but we're hitting from two sides, which is +4. So I'm at +1, +2 for quantity of units. That's a disordered enemy. No result. Okay, fair enough. And now it's going to be the Turks' turn to try to recover something. Now, they've got another whole wing or whatever coming in from back here if they want to try. Last turn they thought about it, but the Aquitanians, I guess, were too far advanced to hit, and that's still going to be the case, but is that the most... the real question is, what's the most important thing? Being able to clean out some of these light cav, that's an impressive thing to be able to do. It takes a lot of effort, but, you know, I mean, it took like 4 units to kill two of them. But, and they have to be special. It took archers involved, which could get wiped out, but still, it's, you know, they're hard to kill. Alright. So I don't know, you know, I don't know if I can just leave them here. Can I just leave this stuff here? It looks pretty vulnerable. Of course, if I throw a threat behind, then it kind of at least forces Bohemond to come back. I don't know. I've been forgetting to roll dice for these flight levels, and I just noticed that I reached the Turkish one. I'm going to roll black for Crusader, white for Turks. I'm going to say the Turks lost at this point, even if they just before this last battle, that would have been enough to send them over. I swept in with the heavies, pulled some of them back to rally. For this battle, the fact that the Turks don't have a standard runs them. I mean, their troops just leave the battlefield when they face any adversity. And that's a big problem. For the Crusaders, yeah, again, it was a close game. I mean, you know, my points are right up there, so I can't feel too badly there. But I would say the Turks lost this one based on that die roll, but also based on what I've been, you know, they are a little bit further off than the Crusaders are. So, for example, the Crusaders could do a rally and get 3 points back. Still, I mean, it could have been anybody's game. I just forgot to be rolling. I don't know what previous turns were, but this turn certainly was a big one. So what did we see? Not a lot. I never brought those guys in. I didn't really realize how close I was. I thought Antioch, yeah, I was used to the 45 from last time. Antioch's only a 35, and only a 20 for the Crusaders. But anyway, it was an interesting feel. We got to see the real light cavalry in action. They're impressive, but they're also, they're not unable to be defeated. The knights are close. We saw in the first scenario knights dying, but they're close to indestructible. Really, the way to kill them is to swoop. The cavalry based on that are actually excellent in the Dory Liam scenario, are excellent for this, because they're medium weight archers. They came in, they shot the cav. The cav's doing a countercharge almost automatically. You kind of want to, but even if you don't want to, you have to roll to prevent it. The cav's doing a countercharge, and if you get a hit on it, you got a decent chance of knocking it back the way we saw. But in this, we did see a couple of heavy, no, only one knight died. And it took almost knights to do it. It took the Turkish heavy cav to do it. So, all in all, I enjoyed this one. I've been kind of distracted with other things. I'm doing some work on my computer at the same time and kind of having a harder time focusing. But I think this one is a fun scenario. I like the previous one better, I think. The next one is going to be Ascalon. I'm not sure I'm going to play it right away. I kind of like breaking these up, but the things that I want to break it up with are a little bigger than I maybe want to play in between. But anyway, I'll load this one up.